morning.
Good morning. Well, it's kind of good morning. It's not the regular good morning because
It
we're doing something a bit different today.
we
We're
are so we're pre-recording this show today because my lease is finally getting some stuff done on her
progress.
new
I'm going to
build.
be seeing progress on the house.
Yay!
Yes. So, for anybody that doesn't know, Sheldon and I bought 7 acres of property last July. And then we cleared it, put in a driveway, put in all the footings because we are the first registered tiny house build in South Glengarry. So our house is only it's about 700 square feet, but this is what it's going to look like. Because usually when I say 700 square feet, people say, "What? You're building a garden shed?" It is a small house, but it's basically going to be a thatch roof English style cottage, just like you see. It's going to be a not quite as elaborate as what you see on the left hand side. Both sides are going to look like the right hand side. The middle is going to be like jutting out a big bay window, but it's just going to look like an authentic thatch roof cottage. Unfortunately, we can't have real thatch because it's a fire hazard, so it's going to be a new product. It's a PVC type of thatch, but I'm super excited because tomorrow we're finally going to be pouring the foundation, so we'll be able to get the floor on, the walls on, and hopefully have it closed in by the winter, and then we can work on it through the winter. But I'm super excited. Sheldon's been working really hard, and the reason it's going slowly is because we're doing everything ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
other than having the septic system put in and the well drilled, we're going to do everything ourselves. So
It was quite the undertaking. Like, I mean, you guys started from having the land and just, uh taking down all the trees on
yeah.
your own. And like Sheldon got a few little toys there that he got to help him out.
Well,
Men
few
in their
toys.
tractors.
I call him his man Tonka toys. He's got a
Yeah, right.
backhoe, a tractor, and a loader. But again, it's all helping with the construction and the clearing and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and he bought a bush hog too. That's his latest
Oh
toy that goes
God.
behind his man tractor. But I mean, it's all stuff that we'd have to pay a lot of extra money for someone to come in. But when we first bought the property, I mean, there was just a mass of trees. There was
It
nothing.
was
We had
wooded,
to,
like everything
yeah,
was wooded.
completely wooded, so we had to cut the path and do everything. So yeah, I'm super excited, and that's why we're pre-recording, because I'm one of the people that's going to be working on the foundation. I guess as the cement goes in, you gotta tap it with a hammer so that everything fills in properly, or I don't know. We've got about 4 or 5 people working on it tomorrow, so
Yeah. I am yet to
super.
get there and see your little piece of paradise. I still haven't gone there.
Well, you'll be able to, and now at least you'll see something happening with the piece of paradise.
Yeah. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
stunned when I drove by your house the other day and I saw a boat. So I thought, oh my God, Sheldon got another toy.
No, we got rid of the 27-foot the boat that was kind of sitting in our driveway for a few years because we just honestly we don't have time to use it, and
Yeah.
now we have even less time to use it. So
Yeah. I'm thinking about selling my own little trailer because, we haven't used it in a couple of years with COVID. Last year was
yeah,
a dead thing. And now with John's job, it's also very difficult because, John used to work with me and so, our time was like our own and
yeah,
we just pick up and went whenever we wanted. But now that he's got this job, it's not the same. We can't just do whatever we want whenever we want. So we haven't been able to use it very much. And we thought about taking it to the Maritimes, but then
yeah.
when you calculate the cost of um pulling the damn thing, because
Mm-hmm.
gas is really high right now,
Mm-hmm.
so pulling the darn thing and then the camping fees, like, I mean, camping is not really cheap anymore, you know
No, because
With
you've got to.
electricity and
Yeah,
water, you're talking about like 60, 70. So, really, we just thought, let's just take the little car, save on gas, and hotel it,
yeah. Because it's
Yeah.
not just the fact of the electricity and water. Then you got to set it up still. Like you've still
Yeah,
got to
it's
get the feet down and all this and that and level
well,
it and blah blah blah. You know.
that's the thing. And I mean, it's not all that hard. Like the newer models are
Yeah.
kind of easy to set up,
Self
but
leveling.
it's still, you hitch, unhitch, like, every time you use it, unless you just keep it on the hitch all the time, because, we would have been pulling in and out of campgrounds like every day, every 2
Yeah.
days. So it was just a lot of hassle for nothing. So
Yeah.
we just decided to hotel it. It was easier.
So
Plus, I'm a nervous
how do
wreck.
you like my new look, my new glasses?
Oh, I just
You
noticed.
didn't even
Nice. I
notice.
didn't even notice. Nah, they're nice.
Well, Sheldon says don't like them. They don't suit your face.
I don't.
I thought they were kind of different.
They're cute. They're super cute. No,
But
I like
again,
'em.
I am going to take them off now because I find the glare like
There's
they
too much glare.
So
Yeah.
I'll put on these fake things. Oh, just a second. Yeah. See,
My
I don't
Lisa's
know. It's
funny. Like instead of just taking off the glasses altogether, she'll put glasses that have no freaking glass in it.
That is still. I'm going to.
What's the matter? You feel naked when you have no
I
glasses
do.
on?
I don't feel right. I don't know. I mean, my brother came home last week. I think you saw
My
that.
God, you look alike. You.
Did we?
Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
think we did.
You
It was
do.
a nice surprise, actually. I was coming out of I had a massage appointment, and the phone rings, and he says, I'm going to come home for a visit. I said, when? He goes, tomorrow. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, nice.
This has been a year and a half since he's been home. He only lives in Oshawa, but it's just his work and his schedule. He has a hard time getting away. So it was super nice to see him, and my mom and dad were very happy.
Of
So
course.
it was nice to have him home for the day. But yeah, so I said, well, take some pictures because people keep saying we look alike. I don't find
You
you
do. You do. Oh, you do so much. I'm gonna get. This is exactly what my Lise would look like if she was a man.
Well, when I worked at Astro, it was kind of funny because one of the girls kept saying the same thing. You look like your brother. Look, I'm going to take your hair and put it on him and his hair and put it on you. Wow, these are twins. And she actually did it. So I could see it then. But
it's really, it's striking. Like when I saw the picture, I was like, oh my God, like there's no denying your brother and sisters. Like America, I don't find you look like America at all.
Well,
like I don't.
Well, somebody said that Jan and America look more alike, but I don't know.
I don't know. I
don't
just
think so?
no. I don't think you and America look alike at all. But and I'd have
Thank
to see a
goodness.
picture of your brother and your sister together
Yeah.
to see if they look alike a little bit. But yeah, there's no denying that's your brother. You can't say no. That's not my brother.
My little brother. And
Yeah.
it was good to have him home. It was only for the full day. Like for the day. He left at about 6:30, got home around 10, but
Yeah,
it was nice to see him.
that's nice. I'm
Yeah.
glad you got to do that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
Hey, so coronavirus.
I'm getting tired of hearing it, but you know what? It's still there, and we still have to be careful. And I'm scared that a lot of people have just become lax, like more relaxed and just not worried about it.
I think that we're all sick and tired of this pandemic. And I think that the vaccine has created a false sense of security.
Like we talked about. Yeah.
And I think that this surge that we're seeing is probably driven by a lot of vaccinated people that feel that they don't have to wear masks anymore, or I mean, I keep seeing pictures everywhere of people gathering and they're not wearing anything, and it's like, okay, isn't there a mask mandate in place still? Like,
Yeah.
I asked a question, like one of our journalists sent an email to the health unit last week and asked, what is the protocol? Like, can we get clarification? I haven't heard back yet, but hopefully on the briefing today, Monday, well, tomorrow for us, but today
Yeah.
for those who are
Yeah, no,
watching.
it's kind of
Um,
awkward because we're
yeah,
pre-recording it, but
yeah. But anyways, so there's a briefing on Monday afternoons, and
mhm,
hopefully that's going to be clarified. But I think the message is not clear that we still have to wear our masks. We still have to do social distance. I mean, I see, you know, I see people gathering and, oh, they're thinking, oh, we're vaccinated, so we're good. Look, they're having um, events and stuff where they're just,
they're not wearing masks. But the
they're back
scary
to
part
normal.
is, I've heard so many times, "Come give me a hug." No, I can't. I'm not coming close. Well, you're double vaccinated. I'm double vaccinated. We're safe. No, we're not, because you know what? We can still be carrying it too,
Yeah,
and not knowing and spreading it. The
yeah.
only thing it's going to do is, if you do get it, you probably won't end up in the hospital. You'll have a milder version of it,
Yeah, but you still
but
can
we can still
transmit
get
it
it.
to somebody who's
Yep,
going to end up in the hospital,
yep,
So
and
at least we've gotten to the point where we've hit our 80%, 82%. I think we stand at right now
mhm,
with the vaccines, the first dose in our region anyway.
okay,
So we're at 82% vaccinated, and I think we've hit the 75. If not, we're very close. 75% of the new dose. But what you got to understand is that 75% is of those eligible. So it's
mhm,
75% of those eligible. It doesn't account for the 12 and under that are not able to be
yeah,
vaccinated. And I have one of those 12 and under at home that I need to protect,
yeah,
you know? So my 17 and my my 13-year-old who are going to go back to school in September are going to have to keep on wearing masks. That's the
yeah,
only way I can protect the little one. Although they're vaccinated, they could pick it up at school, bring
yeah.
it at home, and give it to him. So it's
Well, Sheldon and I were talking this morning too. Like, look at how many kids in the States are now sick and in the hospital. Again, they went back to school, and how many of them got it from school because they weren't
there's
vaccinated?
there's a huge amount. I don't have the number off the top of my head, but I think it's 4,700 kids that got it,
Yep,
and 52,000 who are now in isolation.
I know.
Something like that. Like, I'm not sure of the number, don't quote me on them, but it's a huge amount of kids
Yeah,
like that are in isolation right now, in quarantine, because they were exposed. So
because I guess
um
schools opened from what he was saying, and then they closed them again because of that.
yeah,
So I'm fearful what's going to happen here in
in
September when the
September.
kids go back to school.
Well,
I'm really nervous about it.
I'm not sending Ezekiel to school.
Well,
uh,
because again,
so he'll
he's
he'll be able to be vaccinated in February, and I'll send him back to school then.
yeah,
I'm not sending him back to school before that. That's a personal choice, but yeah.
no,
And speaking of personal choice, this is what's going on right now. The big debate is about personal choice and what's happening everywhere to entice people to get their vaccinations. Like, more and more companies, the federal government, for example, has mandated their employees to be vaccinated or have a medical reason, a
mm-hmm,
valid medical doctor approved medical reason not to get vaccinated, or they lose their jobs. Like,
yeah,
and the teachers and the so in healthcare settings and in the teachers, it's the same kind of thing where
yeah,
they have to either have their vaccine, a proof of not being able to medically, or they have to submit to testing every week, or I think it's every week. They'll have to submit to testing and have a negative test before
yeah,
they can go to work. But I mean, more and more companies are implementing rules like this, and somebody was kicked out of parliament this week. An MP was kicked out of parliament because he was not vaccinated and refused to be vaccinated. So
oh,
Ford kicked him out. Um. Anyways, It's just, and then you've got all the people screaming, my rights, my rights.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well, somebody was saying, I had seen somewhere too, like it's much easier to wear a mask than wear the mask and be on a ventilator.
well, yeah, it is, but you know what? I agree, it's their choice. I agree that they should not be forced to take something that they don't want to take. Like,
Yeah.
I agree 100%. It's their choice, but with choices come consequences.
Yeah.
And if you make the choice and the consequences is that you can't go anywhere, or the consequences is that you lose your job because of that choice, your employer also has a choice.
Yeah.
Your employer has a choice to
To keep
do what
everybody
he
safe.
believes will keep everybody safe.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if that choice is that nobody that's not vaccinated can work there, that's their choice.
Yeah.
It's free enterprise, right? We all have a choice. So don't come bitching that your choice and your freedom, like your choice are not your choice, but your freedoms are being impeded on. You can't have it both ways.
Exactly.
You make your
Well, I mean,
choice, deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
If you're willing to deal with the consequences of your choice and not complain about it, I'm all for your choice.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in the same kind of respect, like I'm making a choice not to go in crowded places, like where there's lots of people, because I'm still looking out for my parents, and I'm around my parents who are both in their late 80s, and my father has cancer. And my choice is that I prefer to keep them safe, than go, as much as I would like to go and visit big events and do all this and that. I'm not going to. That's my choice because I choose
Listen,
to keep people safe around me.
here's how it is. So I chose to be vaccinated, right?
Mm-hmm.
If in a year I develop some sort of weird illness because I chose to get
Mm-hmm.
vaccinated, then I'll deal with the freaking consequences of
Yeah.
my choice. I'm
Yeah.
not going to scream and want to sue the government because I made the choice to get
Yeah.
vaccinated.
Yeah, and like you're right. Like I mean, I made that choice too. I'm double vaccinated, and you know what my daughter said when because at this point, I have a feeling she actually did have COVID, so she's probably got antibodies, but she's not. She's not ready to be vaccinated. She's also not anywhere close to me. But she said, "But mom, you're the person I rely on now that you're vaccinated. What happens when you turn into a zombie?" LOL. I mean, she was kidding, but still.
Yeah.
That's going to be something I got to deal with.
I have one of those. I have one of those myself,
Oh, you
I
do?
mean,
One
he
that thinks like
vapes
that.
and he won't question what's in the vape juice at all, but he'll question what's in the vaccine. Like,
Yeah.
he eats crap all the time, doesn't question what's in his food, but he'll question what's in the
Yeah.
vaccine, It's just
Everybody
yeah, I
has
got
their
one of
own
those.
opinions.
And he made the choice. He got the first dose, and now he made the choice that he doesn't want the second dose.
Okay.
That's his choice. But when
Yeah.
I don't allow him to come to my house because my 10-year-old is not vaccinated, that's
Yeah.
the consequences of his choice. Like,
Exactly.
don't come crying that mommy doesn't let you in, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You made your choice. You're a grown ass man,
Yeah.
you know.
And when you put it like that, it's true. Everybody's got their choice.
Yeah.
But the choices have consequences, like you said.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
but
So
anyway,
anyways,
it is what
there's a
it
lot of
is.
events happening.
There is, and you know what? It's so nice to see that. And I pulled out one of our old seekers. Remember when we used to look like this in the middle?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, we might be able to actually pull it off and have a page or maybe two for September because
That would be nice.
there's a lot of stuff going on. And of course, I pulled up some of the stuff that's going on for the rest of August, starting with, and I know today is Sunday, it's not Monday, but today we've got the Waterfront Farmers Market going on right now. It's Sunday. It's on till 2:00. So I do plan on just running through because I love picking up my fresh veggies there.
So for you who are watching, that's next Sunday.
Yeah. Well, it's today too, but it's next Sunday. So, I mean, what else is going on? There, you were mentioning at Modern Primitive, yes, they had a drumming circle, I guess, but they've also joined up with Yafa Arts and Crafts, and they're going to be hosting local artists. It's not the same thing. They're not going to be having a whole bunch of people in there, but I believe Jade Thompson is going to be there this Monday and Tuesday for tomorrow and Tuesday with her art.
Cool.
Yeah. What else do we have here? I'm just trying to
Um,
see. Yeah, it's called Local Art in the Mall. That's what
okay.
it's called. So it's kind of
So
nice.
yeah, our calendar of event is getting pretty filled up. Like it's really nice
Yeah.
to see that things are happening. This is for the rest of August.
Yeah. Well, it's more. Well, actually, it's just for this week because then there's another week after that. So it kind of shows us a week at a time, I think.
No, this is going to the 30th.
Oh, does it?
Yep. Yep.
Well, yeah, of
So
course, because tomorrow is already what?
yeah,
The
it's getting late.
23rd.
We're going to print on Wednesday, so
Oh my God, and that is so scary. Print date comes up so fast.
I know. I
And
know.
yes, with saying the print date, we're going to print Wednesday, and the specialty magazine is Seaway Foodies. So once again, anybody that's in the food and drink industry that would like to be in that issue, which is always a nice issue, please get in contact with us. info@thesika.ca. Get in
Yeah.
contact with us for pricing. Send in your info. You only have 2 more days because the absolute deadline is Tuesday.
Yep. We're going to have a nice article about unusual foods you can find in the area, and another one about like the best Cornwall pizza. So that'll be an interesting issue. It's always beautiful because, food, you eat with your eyes before you eat with your mouth, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, it's always pretty and really enticing. I post a lot of pictures of food on my Facebook and on my Instagram, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, I find there's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah, like Facebook less, but if I showed you my Instagram
It's all
feed,
food.
it's pretty much all food. Like let me show you. Hold on. So if I go to my feed, yeah, here we go. So see,
Oh, yeah.
it's like mostly food and drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's amazing because, I mean, that's like my son took culinary arts management in Ottawa. And every time he does a plate, not so much now because he doesn't live here anymore, but whenever he was close by, his plates would be always very creative. Like
Well, yeah, it's
he
gotta be
wouldn't just
pretty.
plunk it on the plate. He would like design the plate. So
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
that's what it's all about. Like you say,
yeah,
you eat with your eyes first.
you do. Like pumpkin pie, yum.
Mm.
Yeah. It's mainly food. Look, it's
Jeez.
just yeah, that's all my pictures. It's all about food. My Instagram. So anyways, if you're in the food industry and you want to reach targeted audience, the Seaway Foodie is the place for you.
Yeah, info@thesika.ca. Send in your ad or information to ask about pricing and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll pop you in there. So, yeah, guess what we're going to be doing for the next few days? Yes, I'm doing a foundation tomorrow,
On
helping in
Monday.
the morning, but when I get back, I'll be on the Seeker for the rest of the day and Tuesday. Out to print
So
Wednesday.
so yeah, we're out yeah, so it's
Wednesday.
coming super fast. Ay ay ay.
Scary, eh?
Yeah, it is scary. You
The
know,
months are
when
just
when we
flying
used
by.
to when we used to do when we used to do this every week, it was it I don't know, like it feels like a week.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing it every month, but yet it feels like a week before we go to print. Like I feel that since we've gone monthly, the time flies by so much faster
It does,
to
and I
me.
don't know if you saw my post about Christmas being in, I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, I hate you.
It was so many days, and I know my good friend Gabe from your TV, he just pipes right in there. He's right beside me.
Yeah.
He's waiting for Christmas.
I keep going on through. Look at this. Yum.
Wow.
Anyways, I'm like salivating now because I haven't had breakfast. I'm
I know, me
hungry.
neither. I've got to go find something to eat after.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
You know what I've been doing a lot of lately?
what?
Overnight oats. Have you ever
Oh,
had overnight oats?
no.
Oh my God. It's so easy to do and it's so nutritious and it's a great little fast breakfast and
Hmm.
it's so easy to make. So I use 2 cups of oats.
Okay.
I change it around once in a while, but the one I really like is the apple and cinnamon one. So you use 2 cups of oats, then 2 cups of almond milk.
Okay.
Then you do 3 apples, 2 little tubs of vanilla yogurt,
Okay.
and chia seeds, and 3 apples. Did I say apples
Yeah,
already?
you
Three
did.
apples, and then lots of cinnamon. Anyway, so you dump that into a big bowl,
Hmm.
then you just mix it all together, and then you cover it and leave it in the fridge overnight. And then in the next morning, you got like oats ready to go. So you just grab 1 cup of that
Hmm.
and you eat it for the breakfast. It's 200 calories. It's awesome.
You eat it what? Cold or warm it
Yep,
up? Or
cold.
oh,
No, you just
okay.
eat it cold. It's delicious and it's fast. It's easy, low calories, nutritious. Like oats is super good for you. It's
Hmm.
a heart healthy product. So yeah, so I've been doing a lot of those and it's ready to go. Like it's awesome because I
Yeah.
don't have to make anything in the morning for breakfast. I
Yeah.
just go to the thing, grab a cup of that, and I'm done. You know.
Yeah. Well, mine's quite easy too because I eat muesli in the morning.
Okay.
So I just open the box and pour it in, and it's all nuts and oats and stuff. I love that. That's how I
Yeah.
start my day. I've done that for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. I put nuts sometimes in the overnight oats too. It's
Yeah.
yeah, walnuts and different fruits too. Like
Well,
I've
I
been
found it.
buying. Well, go ahead.
No, I found a muesli at Johnson's. I think it's called Johnson's at Independent. It's the only place I found it, and it's loaded with nuts. It's so good, and like big whole nuts. Really
Nice.
good nuts and
Must be
oats.
expensive.
It's about $6.99 a box. It's not cheap,
Yeah.
but you know what? I just love it. So I
Well,
feel I'm worth it.
well, you see, that's the thing. You're in a household where you can buy yourself a
Yeah,
box of cereal and keep it for yourself. Like I
exactly.
can't do that. There is no way I do that. I get something and it's gone like in no times. If I get something that the kids will like,
Yeah.
forget it.
I
Forget
remember
it.
those days. I remember those days where you had to hide the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I got myself some low calorie popcorn yesterday just to snack on because I'm trying to lose weight again, because I'm always on a diet. It's permanence in my life.
Well, me
Anyways,
too. I watch what I eat and how much I
yeah.
eat.
So I got this nice low calorie popcorn at Farm Boy,
Hmm.
and it's sea salt. It's really nice,
Hmm.
and there's like 65 calories in 2 cups, so
Oh,
gets you going. But anyways, forget it. Kids are all over that thing,
and then the best part,
and
I
they
remember,
found my hiding spot. So
yeah, yeah, A, you gotta hide it, or B, when you go to the cupboard, yeah, the box might be there, but it's gonna be empty.
oh yeah, that happens all the
Yeah,
time, all the
yeah.
time.
I used to laugh at that because it's like, well,
No,
why
I
would
don't
you put
laugh. I yell.
you put the empty box back? So then when we go to make the grocery list, we look, we assume it's still got something in it,
Yeah,
and yet it's empty. So that doesn't work too well. Yeah, kids
no,
always do that. Sheldon's kids
yeah.
were doing that
And
too.
I was so pissed off this morning. I got up and so I had put my popcorn because there's no point in hiding it.
Hmm.
So I had taken some out and I closed the bag like really tight because I don't want air going in. I don't want
Hmm.
it to get all stale, right? So I put my bag in and I get up this morning and the freaking thing is all open.
Of course.
I'm like, if you're gonna take my popcorn, at least freaking seal it. Reclose it the way you took it, because yeah, kids,
Yeah, they're
I
all
love
the
them to
same.
death.
Of
Yeah,
course, but
yeah,
they're all the
I love them
same.
to death.
They all do the
Yeah.
same things. Talking about hiding things, I actually put a little note on Facebook because yes, I've started Christmas shopping, and of course, when the kids were small and they were at home, I would hide things around the house. so that they wouldn't find it. But then I'd forget where I put the stuff, and I'd find it like after Christmas or something like that, whenever it was too late. So now I don't have to worry about kids going through anything. I have a box. I just shove everything in there. The big kid hasn't even looked in there, so it's okay. But that was awful. I'd hide it and find it after Christmas. It's like, where
Oh,
did I
wow.
put that? I put it somewhere safe. But I put a note yesterday on Facebook, and somebody else said, yeah, they used to do the same thing. Hid things so well, couldn't find it themselves.
Yeah, I did something like that before we went on vacation. I hid my truck key
Oh,
because
yeah,
something happened one
yeah,
time when I
yeah,
was gone, and
yeah.
anyways, so I hid my truck key, and then when I got back, I couldn't find where I put my truck key. I couldn't remember where I hid it. It took a while for me to find it, but I finally found it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
well, these things
hiding stuff
happen.
and forgetting where you like. Yeah, they happen even more now with old age. Ugh,
Old age, yeah, right. Oh, speaking of old age, when you were younger, did you have one of these?
no,
It's like a little choker necklace. It's metal.
it's
You,
beautiful.
you didn't have stuff like this here?
Well, I
I used to
had
have
one.
one, but then my age is a bit different to yours. Like
Yeah,
in my teenage years, I found it yesterday. This one at Salvation Army. I thought it was so cute.
it is.
It's really nice.
It's kind of like a moon with like an
Yeah, and this
upside
is
down
the
moon.
metal, like
Metal.
it's a metal
I
ring.
I have one like this with Tree of Life, but
Oh
it's much
yeah,
more small. Like it's little.
yeah,
It's very
yeah.
little.
I when I get stressed, I'm lucky that I'm close by, and what I do is I look at the parking lot first. If there's barely any cars, then I know there's nobody in there.
Are they open on the weekend?
They're open on Saturday till
Oh, they
4:30, and
are.
that's why
Okay.
yesterday I looked over because I can see the parking lot from the house, and there was like 3 cars. So I went over, and there was like nobody. The place was almost empty. That's how I like to shop. I like to kind of
Yeah,
go in when there's nobody.
I went to Value Village recently because I was looking for St. Joe's uniforms because my kids are going to be going to St. Joe's, so I'm
They
looking.
had some
They
there.
did?
Yeah,
Oh wow!
they had some yesterday.
Because Ecotrans, I went to Ecotrans and they have some, but they were like I bought for my daughter, my child, I should say. Sorry. Um, and I bought 2 pairs of pants and 3 shirts, and it cost like $115. So they're a little higher in price point than a thrift store would be. Because I
Oh
had
yeah.
found some at Value Village a couple of weeks ago, and they were like $5. So
Hmm.
it's a lot less. Anyways, and when we went to Brockville, we stopped at a thrift store over there that I really like. It's called Second Chance, I think, and they had uniforms there, and I'm like, do you think they would notice if I got something that said St. Mary's? Because they were
Take
really cheap.
take a marker.
Yeah, say you just cross the Marys and put Joe's.
I didn't
um,
think to even look at the prices, but I know yesterday there was
well,
some
they're
there.
usually good prices.
So
So
when
I'll go
you walk
tomorrow.
in, they have like the name brand clothing on the right side against the wall kind of thing. That's where they
I
are.
don't know. I don't know it that well, so
Yeah, well, they have that kind of stuff. So when you walk in, go right to your right
to your
as far
right.
as you can go. Yeah, to your right,
Okay.
and it's along the wall. And I'm
Okay.
sure if you go Monday morning, it'll still be there because it was there yesterday at the end of the day. So
Okay. Yeah, I'll go and check it out.
I know there was
Awesome.
tops, like shirts. I can't remember what else there was, but I didn't even think to look at the pricing. I'm sure
Hmm.
it's better than if you had to buy it
Okay.
brand new.
Well, anyways, I'll do a call out here. If you have St. Joe's uniforms that you are not using anymore and that you want to get rid of at a good price, let me know. I'm a buyer, so I need boys large and I need girls super small. Like she's so tiny. They're
Yeah,
so
I know.
tiny.
It's like a size
So,
0.
Yeah,
probably.
absolutely. Like to see a skirt and maybe a couple more pairs of pants and a
Yeah.
couple of shirts, but they need small. Oh my God, I never get used to this.
No,
I'm trying.
I was reading some
I'm
of,
trying.
I was reading that on Facebook too. Then they,
I am
it's like
trying.
so different.
Yep.
Unfortunate, I don't have that, but it would be hard to get used to.
Well, it is what it is, right? Like,
Yeah,
all I can do is respect their choice. So,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. Now, do we have any other events? Now, I do want to mention too. Oh, we're still good for time, I think, a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
We have, where was I? Yeah, because I'm just thinking we're like a day behind. Wednesday, August 25th, creative outdoor play for kids from 10 to noon at Family Earth in Ingleside. So, again, for more info, go to their website, familyearth.earth. And then we have Arts in the Park, Wednesday and Thursday. So Arts in Lamro Park at the band shell from 7 to about 8:30 they play. Wednesday we have Carrie B. Grant and the Cadillac Kit Kats. And Thursday we've got the Shiners. So there's two more events this week. And Sheldon is doing the sound. So there are going to be a few more events
Yeah, there were
the
some
week
added.
after. There's some added. So
Yeah, yeah. I did the rack cards, so they contacted me to
oh,
add a few more
yeah, I
on
wonder,
Friday.
but I don't know. We don't even know what they are at this
Oh,
point.
okay.
You do,
Well, I
obviously,
do,
but
but I guess I'm not entitled to say before they announce it, maybe.
well,
So I'm gonna
yeah,
sworn to
do that. Put it this
secrecy.
way: Sheldon's doing the sound. He doesn't even know, so I don't think they're announcing it yet. Hopefully soon, though.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, the 28th, we've got Slow Pitch for Autism at the Optimist Park from 8 to 4. We also have Seaway Valley Wrestling Unlocked at 2 o'clock at the Legion Park. It's a fundraiser, a live free event, and it's a wrestling fundraiser for the minor baseball to help raise funds to upgrade the ballpark.
Cool.
So again, like I said, things are happening on Saturday, the 28th. Mothership, tribute to Led Zeppelin, is playing at the Port Theatre. And Sunday, racing is back at the Speedway. So I don't know how they're working it. I don't know if they can have a full grandstand yet or how that
Uh,
works. I don't
I
know,
don't
but
know.
it's racing is at one point they were only racing to an empty grandstand, but I
Hmm.
believe there are people, but there's only a limited amount of people they can put in there now.
Probably.
Because
So the Craft Shack is also having, like, I keep hearing great things about that place.
where is
So
that?
maybe we'll have to go and check it out, Miley's. We'll have to do an out and about it. It's on the waterfront. It's at Point Maline.
Oh,
Oh, hold on. My kayaks are here. Just give me a sec.
oh, her kayaks. Yeah, there's another story we'll talk about. But while I've got the events going. The farmers market is also next Sunday on the 29th. Yes, racing starts, but the farmers market is on the 29th, and that's on every single Sunday till October from 10 to 2. And they have moved it. It's now right in front of the band shell at Lamelo Park in the big oval. And I went and visited that. It's wonderfully laid out. And there's a lot of vendors, and it's a really relaxing way to shop for your fresh veggies. So that's where I'm going after we finish pre-recording the show. I will be heading down because I still do have a little bit of time to go get my fresh vegetables. And they've added artisans as well, so it's kind of nice. But the other thing that I wanted to mention, which is happening on August the 27th, this coming Friday, it's the Art Walk. And that's going to be really exciting. Oh, you're back. You know what we forgot to mention? And I'm just
What?
kind of rambling on about it. The Art Walk is on
Oh,
Friday the
yes, yes,
27th.
yes, it is.
And it looks like there's going to be over 40 artisans. There's also two music stages. So the bands that are going to be playing are the Glengarry Ramblers, Kenny Holland Band, Castles, Switchgear, Lone Wolf and the
Wow.
Spaghetti Corner Band, Mina Hardy, Jamie Heath, and Katie Ditchin. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Plus, apparently, there's a stage for the performing arts, for acting and stuff, and
Hmm.
over 40 vendors, and that's all going to be between Second Street and Water Street. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on this Friday, the 27th, from 4 till 8. So it's
Nice.
going to be really, really nice having downtown Cornwall as the arts sector. It's going to be
I want to say
interesting.
something, and I hate to be negative.
What?
So I'm driving yesterday, and there are signs. Um, Pitt Street will be closed on the 27th between this time and that time, blah, blah, blah. And
Closed for
this,
what? Foot
not,
traffic or just closed for construction?
it does not say. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying, Miley. So there's signs everywhere saying that the street is going to be
yep,
closed, but if you're going to print a sign that says that the street is going to be closed, they obviously printed those signs because it mentioned the date and everything, right?
yep,
So they had to have them done, like, especially for this
yep.
occasion. So it's black lettering on whiteboard. It's boring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize, but
But
why do
as
you not put
designers, what?
why? Why do you not put why the street is being closed
Yeah,
so you can attract people? Why
yeah.
make it
Because to
look like
me,
it's a construction thing?
yeah, and that was kind of the issue that I had when they did close Pitt Street for a few weeks. Remember, they first of all they had construction barriers at the end of the street. So
And
to me, that
it's
tells
exactly
me
what it's going
to
to be. I'm
and to
I'm
me it
assuming.
tells me construction is going on. So it's closed to everybody. You can't go down there. And then the two signs that were either side of Pitt Street, like I told you before, I even took a picture of it. I said, to me, if I see this, it looks to me like the street is completely closed to everybody.
Yeah.
Like, at least
Like
put open to foot traffic.
this is not negative, it's constructive. Just for future reference, make it
Yeah,
visual, make it you're printing anyways. It doesn't cost more to print on color. Like I'm a printer, I know. Like I
yeah.
print those boards all the time. Whether I put black on white or whether I put a very visual, highly graphic, it's the same price. You know,
But they could have had, and again, because I'm a designer too.
art walk,
I'm
logo,
visual art walk. Yeah, put for the art walk,
right.
4 to 8. Come on down.
Like anyways.
But yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, we're advertising it and this and that. People are going to see the signs and say, oh well, they'll keep driving. They can't go down Pitt Street.
Well, it doesn't say to me that there's an event going on. It doesn't say to me that, hey, it's open to foot traffic. You can come and walk on it. Like we're
Yeah,
closing it because there's an event and it's going to be great. It says there's construction happening. Move along. That's what
yeah.
it says to me.
The street
Anyway,
is closed. You
yeah,
can't go down it. No
yeah.
access.
Just go along, move along. Nothing happening here. you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, just food for thought. City of Cornwall.
Yeah, well, I hope enough hoopla has been made of it that people do realize what's going on and they will go down there and not just avoid the
Well,
area
they
because it's
usually attract a
closed.
lot of people. The art walk has a good
Yeah, they do.
network, so they reach a lot of people on social media and stuff. So hopefully that's going to attract everybody. But yeah,
The signs definitely,
it would attract more if those signs were
yeah,
not, you know.
yeah, the signs just need to be worded
Like to
differently.
me it says like, okay, stay out of downtown Cornwall that day, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I
All
hope
right.
they don't. I don't hope they don't have those construction barriers because that really
That
doesn't look
that's the nail
inviting.
on the coffin.
But anyway, so okay, your kayaks. What's
So
the
I got my
story on your
kayaks.
kayaks? Your
Well, I
new,
just got them now.
yeah, and
So
apparently
they're
they're what? New blow up toys?
blow up
LOL.
toys. Yes. They're entirely blow up toys. Anyways, the story behind it is that I purchased kayaks on at Canadian Tire online, and there were none available in Cornwall, so I bought them for pickup in Brockville.
Mhm.
So I'm all excited, and I'm like, okay. Actually, it's my husband who bought them for me. It's so sweet. Um, So I'm taking off on Thursday and I'm going all the way to Brockville and I'm with my son Mateo and we're like, we're psyched, we're going to get our kayaks. And we get there and the kayaks are 14 feet. And I don't know
And your
how I
truck-
thought that my truck bed was 6 foot.
Oh, that's 6 foot, and you're going to put a 14-foot
14.
kayak in
I
it.
don't know how I didn't think about that before. I guess I was all excited and I didn't I overlooked that. John didn't think about it either. Anyways, I'd get there, try to put the freaking kayaks inside, and I'm like, oh my god, that's way too dangling. I can't go home like that.
And
I
like
put
I said, you're
try
not
to put-
driving 5 minutes from
Yeah.
Canadian Tire here to home. You're driving an
An
hour
hour.
from Brock Vegas.
exactly. So so I tried every which way that I could think that would maybe work and to tie them and stuff, and nothing worked. So I ended up canceling my order, getting a refund, and because I don't have a rack or anything, I would have had to purchase a rack, which is another like $400. So
And
anyway,
then
so we
have it
came back home.
installed.
Yeah. So then we came back home and we were all disappointed and shit. And I started looking around to see if there was smaller kayaks. And I looked on Amazon and I fell on these inflatable kayaks. So these are 10 feet. They're inflatable. They have paddles that come with them. They're like, and the reviews were surprisingly all good. So
Okay.
they had thousands and thousands of reviews and a 4.5 star out of 5 on all the reviews. So I'm like,
Wow.
maybe it's worth a try. So I bought 2 of those. They're double, like 2 tandem kayaks, and they're a fraction of the price of the big ones.
Mhm.
And they come with a pump again, and the pump and the paddles and the whole equipment. Everything is in a box.
Wow.
And so, so it's quite interesting. Anyways, I'll
nice.
let you know how it goes. But
Yeah. So now
so
you're
I
gonna
got them.
have
The guy, I opened the door. The guy says, "Your boats are here."
to- in this little box.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if
How
I can
big is
show
the
you.
box?
I'll show you right there.
Oh,
That's
two
my
of them are
kayak.
in there?
No, one of them is
One
in there.
Okay.
So that's my kayak right there.
Well, that'll be interesting.
I might
So
take
we'll
it.
have to. We'll have
I
to.
might
check
take it out today. Like, I'm not sure because let's see. Okay, Google, what's the weather today?
Well, it looks nice now.
Okay, Google, what's the weather today?
Google's sleeping.
Today in Cornwall, it will be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 87 and a low of 68.
That works.
86 degrees and partly cloudy. There's
I can't hear it.
in effect.
You can't?
No, not really. I can
Okay.
hear.
Okay,
something.
Google, what's the weather today?
Today in Cornwall, it will be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 87 and a low of 68. Right now it's 86 degrees and partly cloudy. There is currently a heat warning in effect.
You heard it now?
Yeah.
So that's good because this morning when I got up, it was telling me scattered thunderstorms. So I thought I can't take my boats out.
Well, you can do it now,
I can.
so we can get a
So-
whole.
I
You
think
can
I'm going to
find
go. Somebody was saying to go to Lancaster. Another one said Long Sault. So I'm not sure where I'm going to go. But anyways, I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, at some point, like we said, we'll have the Sika chicks on the water at some point.
All right. Well, it's time for. Monday morning Munchie taste
Munchie
test.
taste test. So, do you want? Oh, you know what? I have a really nice bag of jelly beans here. Do you want to do that?
No. You know my kids wouldn't even touch that. I had to throw them out. My kids wouldn't even touch that.
Mine is still sitting there, but I'm not touching them again because I think it kicked off the heartburn. So today we have again from the Happy Popcorn Co. I bought this at the same time as the jelly beans because Julie and I are both sushi lovers. So this is candy sushi.
By the
It
way,
looks-
who do you have to thank for being a sushi lover, Miley's?
Oh, I think it could be Sika Chick Julia. She got me hooked. Actually, my daughter, she's a huge sushi lover too.
All right, so it looks like this.
So we have a little sushi tray.
Yep.
Oh, I'll take a picture.
There's a, I don't know if you can see, but it's a little fish there.
As
it looks
you're
like a little
describing it, I'm taking the picture so I can
This
write it
is
with you.
literally like a salmon sashimi, I'm sure. And this, I don't know what it's supposed to be. And this one is probably a sea urchin.
Well, it looks like avocado. Don't they have like an avocado green?
Oh no,
Black
that's
green?
definitely a sea urchin.
Oh, a sea urchin?
I think so.
This is salmon.
Yeah. That's clear. That one is salmon. This one is goldfish. Have you ever had a goldfish before, Marlies? Oh, that's marshmallow.
It is. It's sitting on a marshmallow.
That's cute.
And the marshmallow's
Okay.
inside the salmon too, I think. So
Yeah. So which
do
one
we-
are we trying?
should we try
We
the
take a bite of each?
Yeah, we're going to. Do we try
Okay,
the
so
salmon
let's try
first?
the salmon first. Salmon. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Well, it doesn't taste like salmon for a start.
Mm-mm.
And this is like a sweet and sour
Yep. Gummy.
kind of a thing. Gummy. And of course, we've got marshmallow in the middle.
That's good.
It's not bad.
It's sweet.
Yeah. It is
All right.
sweet.
A little fishy.
We'll try the fishy. It's sitting on salmon. It's sitting on a marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
It's sitting on the salmon.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Are you just eating
Oh.
the fish?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Wow.
Oh, that one is chewy.
Chewy and an orange flavor. Orange.
I can't
Why?
even chew it.
It's really chewy.
It's really, really chewy. Mm.
Wow.
Damn. I can't even swallow it.
And we took a tiny bite.
Mm-hmm. Well, mine
Yeah.
was not so tiny. Okay. Got it.
And then-
Yeah, it's orange flavor.
Yeah.
It's yummy, but it's way too chewy.
And it's very, to me, it's very sweet. I'm not a big sweet person. So what are we doing? The whole 2 things with the thing in the middle?
Yeah, half the thing in the middle, I guess. All right, 1, 2, 3. Mm.
It's all that sweet and sour. Bit tart.
Yep.
It's kind of tastes a bit like apple.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
can
green
taste
apple.
I only took a tiny bit of what's in the middle.
Interesting. But I mean, it's regular gummies, really.
It is. It's gummies. It's quite sweet, but it was good.
Yep. All right. So, reminding people that if you want us to try something, if you have something that is worth trying or something that's unusual in Cornwall and area, let us know. We'll go to your store and purchase it and try it live on the show. Pre-recorded today, but live on the show. And yeah, we're looking for anything, like any stuff that you got that you want us to try. It'd be nice to,
especially something different that it's not, the
Yeah.
usual stuff. So this was purchased at the Happy Popcorn Co.
Mhm.
on Pitt Street.
Awesome. All right, so that was the
So-
taste test for today.
Now I look at what I bought.
Ooh. Did you buy them at the?
This one was actually the only one I could find at the Dollar Tree because there's so many sunflower things, right? And of course, I'm walking around with my one placemat.
So by
Everybody's
the way,
asking me.
for those who are listening only, those were placemats with
Yeah.
sunflowers on them. We're both very avid fans of.
Huge
Sunflowers.
fans of sunflowers. The only one in the store, and how many times I got stopped so many times between that shelf and the cash. People wondering where it was. So it's just a table runner. I'm using it as a table runner. I only have one.
Nice. Yeah, I look every time I go to and never find them, but
And I made a big mistake. Did I ever tell you about this big mistake I made?
no. This is a wine box, right?
It's a wine box, and yes, it's a Christmas wine box, which I bought for Sheldon for Christmas. The mistake I made was I stuffed it full of goodies.
Oh,
So this sits beside his chair all year round.
and you replenish it?
The goodies are supposed to keep reappearing. Yeah.
Oh.
And like, so now all year I have to go find goodies to get in there. Because when he opens it, he's so disappointed if there's nothing in it.
Well, yeah, you promised that you were going to replenish it. So
Well, I didn't. I didn't promise I was going to replenish it. I think he just figured it would be replenished all year round. So that's.
Oh.
So
But what
that's
a great gift. That would be a great gift idea. You buy somebody something like that and you say this is a free refill box.
a refillable. So
like-
I have to constantly be on the lookout for new goodies to put in this box.
magically reappears.
But you know what? $1.25 for the box. I cannot believe that, even that price. It's amazing. It's a beautiful wine box. Which is
I bet you
box.
put a hell of a lot more in candy in there than $1.25. So maybe you shouldn't have bought the box.
Well, that's what I keep saying. Why did I do this?
Yeah,
All year round, I've got to fill it now. But it was a good idea. And the other thing that fills well is these. my God.
Our bags. I love them.
I was in love with it. It's got like so much stuff in it. It doesn't look big.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you can stuff so much in there.
Yep.
Yeah,
I love them too. I just, I got them and I thought, oh my God, they're small.
Yeah.
You know? And then I opened it and started stuffing stuff and I'm like, wow, that takes a lot.
Yeah. So my brother went back to Oshawa with one.
With a bag.
With a bag. He can do his groceries with a super bag.
Nice.
So, yeah, you'll see those around.
Yep.
If anybody is interested, give us a call.
Yep. All right, my Lise. Well, I think that's it for now. If you don't have anything to add it now or forever hold your peace.
I think we discussed everything. Oh, you know what? I'm going to read you something, though. I felt, I can read it. It's big enough, even though I don't have my glasses on. This is so nice. You know, every now and then you get motivational stuff on Facebook. I opened it, and this is what I saw this morning. So I'm going to read it anyway. Life is not a race, but indeed a journey. Be honest, work hard, be choosy. Say thank you, I love you, and great job to someone each day. Take time for prayer, be thankful. Love your life and what you've been given. It's not accidental. Search for your purpose and do it as best you can. Dreaming does matter. It allows you to become that which you aspire to be. Laugh often, appreciate the little things in life and enjoy them. Forgive, it frees the soul. Recognize the special people you've been blessed to know. Take time for yourself. Live for today and enjoy every moment. I don't know. I thought that was so nice because sometimes we forget, you know?
Yeah.
We're in such a hurry to go.
We are.
I don't know where. We just don't
I got
take
one
time.
of those on my wall. I have one in my wall in my bedroom, and then I found one at a garage sale just a couple of weeks ago, and it says, you want to hear it?
Yeah.
We'll end on that note. It says, find a passion and pursue it. Fall in love, dream big, drink wine, eat great food, and spend quality time with good friends. Laugh every day, believe in magic, tell stories, reminisce about the good old days, but look with optimism to the future. Travel often, learn more, be creative, spend time with people you admire, seize opportunities when they reveal themselves, love with all your heart, never give up, do what you love, be true to who you are, make time to enjoy the simple things in life, spend time with family, smile often, be grateful, follow your dreams, try new things, work hard, be thankful. Be nice to everyone, be happy, live for today, and above all, make every moment count.
Yeah, you know we have to do it, but it's when it's written down, it kind of has
so
more
I
of
put
an
it right
impact.
in front of me, so I have it there to remind me of doing these things daily.
Yeah, because you got to live in the present moment.
Absolutely. And that's one thing that I commented on Facebook recently is that this pandemic has made me realize that, you know what, we only have today more
Yeah.
than ever. Now I realize that today is the only thing that is secure
Yeah.
and sure. You don't know, with this pandemic, we really do not know what tomorrow holds.
Exactly.
And so for today, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy my family. I'm going to take my kayaks and go boating.
Yeah.
And so that's why, I'm like, of course,
Because
I'm not suggesting that you go in debts to do whatever you want. That's not that's not what I'm suggesting. But if you have the means and you can, don't put up to tomorrow what you can do today. Go and travel. Go and seize the moment. Buy the extra little thing that you always wanted, but always, put, if you have the means. Like, I'm
yeah.
not saying live beyond your means, but
Yeah.
stop procrastinating. Like,
Yeah.
I'm working on not being a procrastinator anymore.
Yeah. Because that's what we do. Like, like, we're not going to do it today. We'll do it another time. But who knows if anybody's got that other
Yeah.
time. So yeah,
Yeah.
enjoy a day at a time. Basically.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's it for today, people, for us. So I hope you have an awesome rest of your day.
And a super duper week.
All right. See you next week.
Bye.